Hi everyone, welcome back to The Shelves Have Eyes. I'm Phantom. Tonight we'll be doing the final Miniverse Make It Mini Dinosaurs Jurassic World capsule that I currently own. I only went out and I only bought 3 of these, mainly because they were so expensive. Expensive being a relative term. I only got 3, they were not on sale. It was the first time I had seen them. I found them at a Target. And because of the essentially cheat sheet, you can see here that this one is marked. I only bought the Mosasaur, the Tyrannosaurus Rex, and this one, which is the Velociraptor. My opinions and feelings on the other 2 should be readily evident if you watched those videos. I'm not expecting this to change my mind, but let us open it up and let's make it mini. And it's a dinosaur. All right. So, once freed from its wrapping, we are presented with the exact same Biosyn incubation chamber capsule that we had before. This one, just like the T-Rex, does come in a nestled egg with more of the wheat fiber that was used in the potions classroom. I'm expecting that this one will work exactly the same way as the T-Rex, in that this one is actually already pre-cracked and probably already open. So it is actually cold to the touch though. So that's interesting. We have the instructions, which will have the QR code that hides what you have. The read me first, which I will not do. We get this, which seems to be a representation of the inside of the Barbasol container, where Nedry placed the genetic information vials. It looks like the part that folds down and then pops up when Dodson is showing it to him in the beginning.
Compartmentalized inside. Compartmentalized inside.
So no, you don't get the Barbasol container, but you do get this, which I guess kind of is like the Barbasol container, because it at least looks like it. Pet. We've got a Biosyn key. We've got the genetic material. And then we have a silver spoon. Let's get in here real quick so we can get this show on the road. So who's seen Jurassic World Rebirth? Because now I am aware that that is the name of the movie. I did not know that one of my favorite directors, Gareth Edwards, was directing it. Yeah. I have a friend who went and saw it on opening weekend down at the Cape. And he was unimpressed with it. I figure as soon as it's free to stream somewhere, I will watch it. Instructions are exactly the same. You're hidden behind a QR code, which is the same code that's on the eggshell. Instructions are exactly the same. Let's try to put slightly less of the scintillating glitter in this one, shall we? All right, so this one says species 5102, and the little container here says species 1220. So I'll plug those into the website, and we'll see what it gives us, but it should be a Velociraptor. No spoilers. All right, so we've got some sparkly glitter mica powder here. Ooh, straw pieces are everywhere. Can't get rid of them. Let us just put slightly less of this glittery material into the egg so that it does not obscure the embryo that is just lolling around there. And now we will take our little Biosyn container, which opens with no problem. It is brimming with liquid. It looks like that container was brimming with liquid for a reason. It looks like this is going to require more than the previous ones, because I've already put a full dropper in and it is still looking kind of empty. All right, we actually do still have some liquid in this pipette, but I think this now looks full. I'm just going to squeeze that back into the container, and then we can place this back in. Make sure it's tight. And shake it all about. All right, moment of truth. Let's crack this egg open. This is slightly more
Butterfingers?
Oh. Oh, okay. This egg actually does crack, which is a big difference from the previous one. This one's just coming to pieces like a fortune cookie. So I guess maybe the eggshells are supposed to be broken. I've still got the T-Rex one sitting on my desk, and it is as solid could be. It's like solid plastic. And here we have a Velociraptor. And it looks like this one is supposed to be blue from the Jurassic World movies because it does actually have the blue stripe. Okay, it's nice enough. It certainly looks more comfortable than some of the others that we've made. I'm not really quite sure it's good. It isn't really shaking around. It's kind of suspended there with these weird amniotic blobs. And there you have it, our Velociraptor. So, as we come to the end of these 3 capsules that I've made, I cannot really say that this one has changed my mind. I think that these sets come with a particular skill set that you need to develop, which is really just simply knowing how the craft works. I don't really believe that from the Mosasaur, I really understood how the craft worked. And then with the T-Rex, it was fine. And then this one, it was the easiest to make simply because I'd done it 2 other times before. I think my biggest issue with this is the fact that the instruction booklet that comes with pictures of all of the dinosaurs in the eggs depicts this Velociraptor, or the Velociraptor egg, as being brown, tan, with yellow, orange, goldy kind of amniotic fluid. Which really is more towards the old school Velociraptor, the original raptors from Jurassic Park, The Lost World, and Jurassic Park 3. This one is clearly blue from the Jurassic World movies, and I'm not really quite sure how I want to think about that. Because if they are relying on nostalgia, this is not a nostalgic animal for me. This is not a look that I'm going to say, oh yeah, that's a Velociraptor. No, that's blue. I'm just going to look at this and say, oh, that's blue from Jurassic World. It's blue. An interesting concept and idea from a fairly lackluster movie. I don't think that that's an improvement. I mean, these are embryos, so it doesn't have feathers, and it's certainly not going to have the weird bone horn that Sam Neill blows in Jurassic Park 3 with the infamous Alan scene.
Alan.
But, yeah. I'm less than wowed with this. I'm actually really happy with the way it came out, even though I'm not happy with it. There does not seem to be any air bubbles in this. It's filled to the brim. It's covered in blue fluid. I'm happy with it, I guess, as much as I can be made happy with these particular crafts. Yeah, it is what it is. I really don't have anything more to say about it.
Dodson! Dodson! We've got Dodson here! Nobody cares.
Now, we know that Velociraptors and T-Rexes as well, we know now from the historical record that they more likely than not had soft, downy feathers or fur on them. But just like I said with the Mosasaur in the Mosasaur video, as Dr. Wu said in Jurassic World, we made things that looked like what people think dinosaurs looked like, not what they actually looked like. Nowhere is this more clear with this particular craft. If you like Jurassic World, it's cool to have blue here. If you're not a fan of Jurassic World, this is going to do absolutely nothing for you. In fact, you might be, in my case, mildly annoyed that this is blue and not a Velociraptor from, Jurassic Park. The first dinosaur egg we see open in Jurassic Park is a Velociraptor. And it is tan, a dark tan color. This is blue. And have you met blue? This is blue. This is blue from Jurassic World. It's the same color as the text. It's blue. And it's got the blue stripe. And the liquid inside of it, it's blue. The glitter, blue. The amniotic fluid, Oh, it's blue. Can you guess where this is going? It's blue. So, at the end of this 3-part series, because I really do not think that I'm going to be making any more of these, where do we stand? I'm extraordinarily underwhelmed by this series. As I have said in the previous 2 entries in it, it's barely a craft. I mean, the length of this video should give you an indication of how long it took me to actually make the craft and then talk about it. I feel like I'm spending more time talking about it than I did making it. And that probably isn't the way that Miniverse intended. What are your thoughts? Did you enjoy making these? Did you enjoy my previous videos? Do you agree with what I said in the previous videos? Do you agree that this should be a regular Velociraptor and not blue? Because you know what? It's blue. That's all I'm going to think of now. It is blue. Not only a color descriptor, but also a character descriptor. In any case, this has been an experience making these 3. I think that I will probably be starting the Harry Potter Back to Hogwarts collection next, because I already finished the Harry Potter potions with Wolfsbane, which had a tremendous amount of lore attached to it. And you know what? I would say that for all the Miniverse things that I've made separately or together with Chrissy, none of them has made me as disappointed as this, really. I mean, I guess the pizza spaces did, because it didn't contain a craft to make. And I didn't really like the way it looked on the inside, and I didn't really like the accessories that it came with. At least the capsules, it's just furniture, and I'm going into that knowing that. But so far, so good. I bid you adieu, Miniverse Make It Mini Dinosaurs collection. And I hesitate to say good riddance. I really did not enjoy these crafts. I don't really see the point of them. I have a friend who's really huge into dinosaurs, and he actually went to the step of breaking these open just to get at the little fetuses inside so he could display those. And I don't know if he was talking about reconstructing the egg so it looked like the embryo was in it, coming out of it, which is a really interesting point. There's a lot of really cool things you could do to customize these, like putting a light underneath this grate, for instance. That would make this at least a little bit more palatable. The customization options are endless. As they are with really anything Miniverse makes, they really want you to make it your own. But just as a set, following the instructions, I can't really say that I'm happy with any of these dinosaurs capsules. And don't even get me started on the weird Indominus Rex and the weird quasi Tyrannosaurus that's in Rebirth that I don't even know the name of it anymore. Let's roll back to a time when you actually wanted to see real dinosaurs and not man-made Frankensteinian pastiches of genetic material and, you know, action movie that the Jurassic franchise has turned into at the moment. Let's go back to a simpler time. When, you know what, you first saw the Brachiosaurus in Jurassic Park and you said to yourself, you know, that looks real. Doesn't quite look that real now, but at the time, it brought back the majesty of dinosaurs, and these sets do not. Well, thank you very much for joining me on this 3-part series. Let me know what you think of them in the comments. Do you agree with me? Do you not agree with me? Do you think that they're fantastic? If you've done some creative customization, let me know what you did. Are you happy with it? That's really it. I've been Phantom. This has been The Shelves Have Eyes. Have a good night, y'all.
Dodson here. Dodson here. We got Dodson here. Nice hat. Dodson here. Dodson here.